Hannah and Mabel the pup. We live and work from our 50-foot narrowboat, the Corridor. Come and join us as we attempt to navigate the English canals and the world as full-time artists. Here we go. Good morning everybody and welcome back to the vlog. Isn't it just lovely autumn? It's just lovely. I feel very grateful to be on a boat surrounded by orange leaves and autumn sunsets. So we are going to try and capture that this week, and Ant's creating an autumnal print and I think it's going to be just beautiful. So let's get cracking. See you in a bit. I've got a bit of a task this week. Nick, who you know we've spoken about many a times, he does all the flowers around this area and beyond and on his travels, and he's asked me to, he's away at the moment in the Black Country. I think there was a festival up there and he's asked me to keep the flowers watered at Gongoozler's, which is a little cafe here. It's really lovely. So far I've remembered twice, so hopefully I can remember the rest of the week. See how they're getting on. I've just remembered that it's actually Friday and the Gongoozler's cafe is open on Friday, so she's probably done it already. They looked absolutely fine. So, task will commence next week. I just got to remember. Remind me. We could live in that. It's like a little mini house. Bring it, Nobes.
Welcome back everybody. Yeah, it's a new week, it's Monday morning, so we're going to start this autumn print that I mentioned in the last video, and yeah, we'll just work through that and see how we get on, eh? So this is where we're up to at the moment. If you've seen the videos in the past, you'll know that what I usually do is I make a sketch in my sketchbook, I then trace that sketch, flip the tracing paper onto my lino, rub down on it and it transfers it, and then I just go over it again with black ink, and I just use a black biro rather than a Sharpie or anything like that, because it's a finer point and it stays on there. So this print is going to be a reduction print. The last few videos I've been doing multi-block, but this one I'm just going to be doing a coloured layer, then removing more of the material, then another colour, removing more material, and so on. But the first thing we need to do is sharpen up our tools. Joining me on the floor. Yeah, so I thought I'd just throw this in actually. So I use this slip strop thing for sharpening my tools. I use these Swiss made file tools, and they're really popular with printmakers. And yeah, people have asked me about sharpening. So you just get this resin block and you put that on the back here, and then yeah, you just put your tools on and you always pull away from it. If you go forward, you'll end up just digging into the block. So just go over one side a few times, turn it over, and do the other. And that's for these V-shaped tools. And these other shaped tools, the little U-shaped tools, just go back and forth like this. There's these little bits on the other side to get rid of any little spurs. But yeah, that's it really. So I thought I'd throw that in. Right, so I've taken a very small amount of this, just these little swirls to indicate a breeze or the wind, and just a few little outlines really, and I'm going to do a blended mix on that, and then I suppose it will come together with the following layer. This first layer I want to create like a real nice light in the background, so I've created this blend, and I think I might have shown this before. I'll just show you how I've done that. You can see on my board here I've got some white and some yellow ochre, and you just pick a bit from each, and then as you roll and slightly move your roller down, they will overlap and you'll get a blend like this. We'll try that on the piece of lino now and see if we can create that effect. I'm just trying this now. I think I might have shot myself in the foot with this idea, because it's going to be quite time consuming. If this first one doesn't take, then it's going to be a bit difficult to keep rolling it back onto it. Oh yeah, that's good enough. I'm happy with that. So we've got that big burst of light. Yeah, that'll do the job. And I think we'll do 30 of this picture, so another 29 to go. See you in a few hours before I start the next layer. Well, hopefully you can hear me. There's a guy outside trimming stuff with a big strimmer. I think he's doing trees or something. But well, this first layer turned into a mammoth task. We had a few other jobs to do yesterday, like shopping and bits and bobs. So I was still printing this first layer at like like 9:30, 10 o'clock. And you might notice it's a bit dark in the boat at the moment. That's because we've covered the curtains. Yes, the problem was that blended layer proved to be quite difficult, and I decided to make 30 of this print, because I usually do 20 of this one, and they always sell quite quickly, and it's such a shame when people miss out. But as you can see, we physically don't have the space to put any more. So yeah, there'll be 30 of this one. And how are you getting on?
I'm alright, I'm just doing my calendar. I'm just double checking that wondrous is actually a word. The calendar, I've called it Wondrous Worlds.
I'm sure wondrous is a word, and if not,
I've made it up.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very loud streaming out there.
It's stressing you out. How's Mabel getting on?
It's
Fine.
chilly.
Yeah.
It was really cold this morning, but it's warm outside, but the boat's cold.
No, it's autumn, isn't it?
Ruddy boats.
Let's get on with this autumn stuff.
Yeah, it'll be hot in about 10 minutes. Right folks, so if you've been watching for a while, you know that I've been umming and ahhing over a calendar. I have finished it. There was a couple of pictures I wasn't happy with, so I've changed it, and I'm too scared to press order. I'm just too scared to do it. It's just always a risk, isn't it? But I think I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I've done it. I've pressed order. They're on the way. Ah, exciting.
Here we go. We're on to layer 2. So this was the light effect I'd done. Turned out to be a nightmare, but it should be effective. And here's my lino. So what I'm going to do now is cut away all this sky, this stuff, and then that will let that come through. So yeah, let's get cutting for layer 2. Right, well I've finished cutting for the second layer, and I'm using this bluey colour, and we're going to see now whether all this hard work on that textured layer pays off. Not textured, blended. That's the word I was looking for. Right, let's give that a go.
Whoa. Whoa.
So that looks quite effective.
Looks beautiful.
Cheers.
Beautiful. How many more you got to do?
31. I've got 30 to go on the website. This will be, one of them will be a prize and one for myself.
Oh my god. Well, I think it's beautiful,
Well, it's working.
but your silence says otherwise.
No. I was just thinking what colour to use next. No, that's going to work.
That's going to work.
That's going to work.
It's
When I-
autumnal.
Yeah, when I put the last layer on, which will take, do the hull of the boat and stuff.
Is that going to be navy blue?
No, it's going to be burnt sienna.
Sienna.
But look at these lovely mushrooms. I'm happy with
Yeah,
those.
I like the lovely mushrooms. Oh, look at the little mushrooms. A little dog. Look at the light.
Yeah, working.
Some ideas work and some ideas don't.
The arm on my glasses is broken, and Hannah said she would repair them for me with an elastic band, a hairband.
Wait, I can do this.
Oh, that's really hurting.
You might just have to balance them, love.
Well, I've got 2 ears, so one arm should be alright, but it's just whether they fall. Ah, that's alright. That's alright. So this is going to be my last layer, and I'm using
Raw umber.
raw umber. It's basically a very dark brown, but I think it should go with those autumnal colours. Do you think?
Yeah, I do.
Right, we'll see what it's like.
Sounds like a kind of meat.
What, raw umber?
Yeah. Ready?
Yep.
Whoa.
How's it looking?
Looks wicked. Bring it into light a bit. I've got the shadow of your arm. Wow. I'm proud of you, Anthony.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm happy with that. Let's put it in the proper light, shall we?
Yeah. That's...
Where's the proper light?
I don't know. Do we have proper light on the boat?
Well, it's a bit dark in here at the moment because all the
But
prints
now you
hanging
can see
up.
the mushrooms. I'm getting the shadow of me. That's magical.
Thank you.
You happy?
Yeah.
I think Anthony should call this one Golden Hour. I'm always going on about Golden Hour, and Anthony says that it's not a real thing. But comment down below, it's a real thing, isn't it? Golden Hour. Best time of the day. Maybe we should go and find it. It's nearly here. Yeah. Right, that's about it for this week. It's very dark in the boat. Sorry, we've got a light on because it's like been torrential out there. I'm sure, hopefully you're all dry and moored up safely and all the rest of it. But thank you so much for watching. Your print is on your website,
Yes,
isn't
that's
it?
on my website now, antsavageart.com, and they're selling very, very quick.
So get in there, folks. And my calendars are on their way. I've got a list of people who would like one, so if you'd like one, let me know and I'll put you on the list. I've only ordered, how many did I order?
Didn't you just do a small
40.
run to see? Yeah.
40 at this point. And anything else to add?
Thank you to everyone that signed up to our little
Oh, yeah.
Patreon. We really, really appreciate it. We've still got the buy me a coffee thing if you want, and they both enter you into the monthly draw. And yeah, just thank you all so much.
Yeah,
really.
thank you. We're still getting our heads around it. Well, I am trying to get my head around it. I don't quite know how it all works yet, but so bear with me.
Yeah.
And do make sure to like, subscribe and push the notification bell, and we'll see you next week. Lots of love to all.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Mabes. She's not happy because it's raining.